Hello YouTube, Damo_23 here, and welcome back to another episode of Glory Hunter. Today's episode, we could win the French Ligue 1 Uber Eats title. That is correct, in a season where we've been knocked out yet again in the semi-final of the French Cup. We've been knocked out in the Champions League by Inter, and last episode, we raged properly for the first time in the save, where we really raged. We might do the miraculous and stay ahead of PSG after they had 3 games in hand, we are 5 points clear. Before I explain as to why we're in this position, links down below to come follow us live on Twitch. I did actually finish streaming on Twitch about half an hour, 40 minutes ago, not expecting much to happen for the rest of the season. And as well as that, give it a like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. It really does help out the channel, of course. Now, main reason why I'm not live is I've never seen PSG bottle a league on FM. Never have. I've managed in France many a time. Usually, I win the league in France with 92 plus points because the year where you go and nearly win every game, PSG nearly win every game. Now, when PSG have got 3 games in hand and you're only 5 points clear, you're generally behind and you lose the league. And with PSG's run home, we really should be dead and buried. But have a look, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Since we last met, which was them pummeling us, and then even though they won their next 2 and got ahead of me in the title, they drew to Chelsea, fully rotated against Toulouse and lost 2-0. Has to be said, well, fully rotated. They rotated a bit. They didn't play well and they were tired and whatever. And yeah, they copped it a little bit too. They then beat Chelsea to go into the semi-final. With that being said, they beat us in the end. And then for whatever reason, against SMCN, who they have in the French Cup final, they decided to go and get FM'd again and lose 2-1. That is correct. I never knew that PSG, if you actually had games in front of them, start to bottle it because the points on the board always outweigh having those games in hand, because that mental battle, if we don't win today, we're going to not be able to get to as many points. I've never seen it happen to PSG. I've been well shocked. I've been sitting here just simming through. I was watching YouTube and editing videos and going, hang on, they just lost again. It is a very weird time. And look, with their run home, they really shouldn't have. They should win against Toulouse. They should win against SMCN. Should beat Metz. Lille's a difficult game. Rennes is a difficult game. OJ Nice is a difficult game. Then myself. I will say they have a very difficult run home after that. But you expected with their games in hand, in this run here, started from Toulouse down, or Lorient down, to win every one of those games and get to Lille knowing, okay, we're ahead. We're ahead. Getting into Lille, we're ahead of the league by 3 points. All we have to do is just do whatever Monaco do. And it's PSG, they generally do. And generally what happens, they'll win every game from Lorient all the way down to you on the final day. Maybe lose to you on the final day because it wouldn't matter, but that's it. Generally. Instead, here we are. They slightly were maybe either undermanned / semi-rotated against Toulouse and against SMCN. They got absolutely FM'd. In terms of ourselves, since we last met, things haven't been great. Then I went to international duty with Brazil. I won both games with Brazil in charge. I beat Colombia and Australia. Perfect. And when I came back from international duty, even though the dynamics is down here, I did a team meeting saying, come on boys, we need to push on now. They reacted positively, said, yeah, we agree. 3-0, a 3-0 and a 2-0. All playing in the 4-2-3-1. I should actually be able to add insert column and formation. There you go. That is always nice there too. And if I do it that way, there we are. There's your formation in there. I don't know why that's never set, but there we go. There's your formation. As you can see, done very well. The 4-3-3 was the biggest outlier there, which means that in today's episode, we could win the title. So what I am going to do today, we're going to give you the Rennes game. Montpellier should be a game that I'll win no matter what, right? And I will not do that, but recap the goals. And then against FC Nantes, there's a world where if results go our way, that's a game we could win the title in. And then if not, it comes down to PSG on the final day. So strap yourself in. This is going to be a monster episode. It is a bit late here in the night for me. I wasn't planning to stream. I wasn't planning to film an episode for this section here. I didn't expect this to be a thing. I was kind of just trying to get to games, get a few out of the way, then I'll wake up tomorrow, play a few more, and then before I do anything tomorrow night, I'll just quickly film the PSG game. We didn't win anything this season. It's another season down the drain. Here we are. Instead, I kind of need to push through and probably stay up a bit late tonight before work tomorrow because we need to finish this now because there's a fat chance we might win the league. With that being said, it's Markovic, Vanderson, Anil, Kim Min Jae, and Becker. Tielemans has come back to the fore. Emery, by the way, I've got a bid in. We will be here next year, so I am spending 53 mil there. We haven't received our budgets yet, but I've got 76 mil. I will spend it on him. I do have a 6 mil bin in for Mandanda. We need a new backup keeper next year. I will go get one on a free more than likely. And with that being said there too, Timber comes in as Segundo Volante because we need someone else to play alongside Yuri Tielemans, whose form's been fantastic. But Trunya Aristabal, who is still upset and because we didn't win a cup, as mentioned last episode, wants to see me improve management skills. I'm hoping by selling Mandanda and selling someone else, my mouse is spazzing out, selling Mandanda and selling Yan, who is now wanted by a whole heap of clubs, will help in that. Or else if he becomes upset, I want 250 million for him or 200 million and I'll sell him and I'll build the rest. Galbert on the left-hand side, Adiemi is up top and they've been in okay form, but starting to have that catch up to him right now. With that being said, let's get into this. We need to be beating Rennes. I've been playing with the sound on lately. Do let me know if you like the sound or not being part of it as well here, ladies and gentlemen. I actually don't have any desktop audio running there. That's odd. These guys can't hear the audio. There we go. It was because my mixer was too low. That's fine. And away we go. It's Monaco versus Rennes. Let's go win this one. Got fart-assing around too much. Need to go out here, need to play well, need to win. We've been in good form of late. Go get a couple of goals, keep a clean sheet, and then off we go to the next one. Hopefully that is the plan. You watch. Now that the game knows that we are filming, it's going to be, here's a draw, or something along those lines. Started well in terms of stats, but nothing to write home about. Yuri Tielemans ball in, headed away on as far as the Trunya. Picked up by Kim Min Jae. Becker. All the way back there to Markovic. Markovic, Min Jae, Becker, Galbert, Min Jae, Timber. Great ball out to Becker. One touch. Whips it. Aristabal. He may be upset, but that is a goal. The fans are celebrating. I don't see how he could be offside. But we're not celebrating, which usually means we're not off. It means he is offside. How is he offside here? How is he offside? You think so, game? I would say that he's behind the ball there, but okay. Apparently no goal. Looked like 1-0. Had no qualms about it. But there you are. 40 minutes played. We've dominated here in terms of creating chances, but nothing to write home about. This is not the time for this to happen. We thrash the arm. We start again. Second half. Need to go out there. Need to continue playing the same way. Don't know why we're struggling to score goals all of a sudden. Yeah, lack of goals incoming at the moment. Right, we've got to make a change here. Adiemi out wide. Ryan Soler, bless it in for Petrunia as an inverted winger on attack as well. Gonna go with that. Make those changes. Corner straight away. Yuri Tielemans, front stick. Kim Min Jae heads over. Need a goal. Must win. We've absolutely dominated Rennes. How have we not scored? Set piece here for Melville, who's pretty good. Long throw, cleared. Aristabal falls to Adiemi. Goes on a run. Bessa, Soler. Gets tackled, they win it. This would be against the runner play if they were to score. Min Jae heads to Becker. Becker now. Inside there to Markovic. Needed to go the other way. Instead, Tielemans gets squeezed. Need to play the other centre-back. We don't. Going the same way, it's not good. Eventually, the ball comes out other side. Would have been easier to play centre-back than full-back, but that's fine. Vanderson goes on a run. Bessa made a run, ignored. Vanderson now gets there. Bessa, great touch in the box. Tackle and a tackle. Apparently, penalty given. I don't see how there's a penalty in this. I think they've won the ball twice. And for all the domination, it's going to be a highlight where no penalty gets given. Would love a penalty to be given here. It's not. And I'm telling you guys right now, we're about to lose or / draw. And this is not good. Set piece. Ball in. Kim Min Jae heads away. And as far as Adams, would be against the run of play. Ball in. Oh my God, we've cleared it into someone. Madonna mia this game. 4-1-3-2, let's go for it. We're going to go to that, and we're going to go to that. Just get some men up there. We're 1-0 down in a game we've absolutely dominated at home. To allow PSG to take the league back again. Corner, kind of need to score from this. Emery. Cleared. Picked off by Blesser. Gets into the area. Shoots. Deflection off the keeper and in. This game is broken tonight. In a highlight where Blesser could have cut it to about 10 guys, and for all the domination and the XG I have, it's a shot that's saved by their keeper and then ran into the net by their own centre-back. 1-1. Blesser gets there. Shot, block, guy runs into it. This game is stupid. Time ticks, we must score another. We go for it. Is there a moment? Is there something, boys? 18 shots, 8. 5 minutes of added time. No highlight because it's Football Manager. Yeah, apparently in the last 10 minutes there's not highlights where games are meant to open up in real life. 1-1. We draw. That is shameful. That is shameful. That puts us what? How many points clear there? 6 points clear with 2 games in hand. We have a better goal difference. Puts us still in a position where the title could be ours. And PSG do have a hard run in where they need to run perfectly out. But it's a point. It's a bad point. We really should have done better. But it is what it is. It is what it is. We are going to sim through to the next day and see how PSG go in the league. I believe they should be playing Saturday or Sunday because it's important to see how they go. We will just confirm the signing there of Emery because he's been fantastic the last 3 seasons. We're going to keep him here. There we go. Is PSG playing today? They're not. OJ needs to play Montpellier. They're still around for the title. Even they do have a game in hand. Them winning right now keeps them in the touching distance. Imagine that me and PSG keep focusing on each other and it's OJ needs to win the league. I would lose it. For those wondering why France is so hard, by the way, look at profile PSG. Last team to win at Monaco in real life, or 2022, 2023, yeah. Because we're currently in No, the first season of this save was Monaco won the league, and then since then PSG. So there you are. Right, here we go. PSG playing maybe on the Sunday then, to allow for extra break. They're not playing today, then they're not playing, and they've got it off. Alright, they got Mess. Mess are dead bottom, and Mess have only got 9 points in all season, so we expect them to win here. OJ needs to move ahead. We would love to see him not win. They've lost their last 2 league games away from home, so who knows. This is the last of their easy games for PSG, but we've left the door open now, and that's not good. Deal with that afterwards. PSG win 3-1. They were 1-0 down, so there we are. They shook off the malice. They went behind for a 3rd consecutive away game in a row and then won. So there we go. That puts PSG 3 points behind us with the game in hand. We do have a better goal difference, but that means diddly squat. I've got Montpellier next. This should be just hands down an easy slammed up win. You never know. If this game does get close or anything like that, you will see me cut to it during it. I just feel like there's no need me giving you this game and then after 5 minutes of filming, 50 minutes in, it's 5-0 and then which is a possibility too. So I think we'll just cut to the end of that game. I'll show you the goals and then next time, FC Nantes in the league with a chance to secure the title. Welcome back YouTube. Just finished the Montpellier game. A weird game to be fair because we dominated yet, goals in the 5th and the 17th minute and that was it. I'm going to start with PSG. We played at the same time as them. They won 3-1 at home to Lille in what was maybe one of their harder games on paper to be playing. They went 3-0 up, dominated and looked very good. So PSG clawing in a little bit of goal difference on me there as well, which is huge. But we have a look at our game here against Montpellier. As you can see here, 24 shots, 12 on target, XG of 3.07, and all of a sudden we can't finish a chance. Yeah, I don't like it. The fact we only drew 1-1 and we dominated the last game out, and we've only scored 2. Like last season, that lack of goals might be the difference between me winning or losing the league. Now, without further ado, let's show you here as well. At least we didn't go 1-0 down. We at least went 1-0 up, but yeah. Ball in, I'll reverse the camera angle for you as it falls back to us here. Emery through, slight deflection, falls to Adeyemi, 1-0. Very easy, very nice, very happy. Perfect. This is them going long. Minjay wins a header, falls back to him, ball through the middle, which sometimes happens, and Markovic in a poor position, but we'll say great finish, to be fair. Lastly, Vanderson with a ball down the right-hand side, whips one back stick, Galbert heads, was going just wide to Adeyemi, did have to get a head on that, and from point blank scored. And then from there, witness to see Adeyemi miss a million one-on-ones, witness to see Aristobal miss every one-on-one, and yeah, not lucky to win, but lucky that it wasn't one of those games where they score like an 88th minute corner and you really hate this game. But we won. The league table looks like so. We've got our budgets for next year because we qualified for the Champions League. We're 3 points ahead with a goal difference of +5 on PSG. We play FC Nantes next. PSG have a game in hand to go level points with us as well. FC Nantes, by the way, just beat OJ Nice and jump ahead of them. So there is a world where FC Nantes beat me, PSG lose and OJ Nice win, and it becomes a 4-horse race. I highly doubt it's the case. More than likely, I'll see you guys for the FC Nantes game, win that one there. We bring it down to the final day to beat or draw to PSG away from home to win the Ligue 1 French League. Welcome back, YouTube. It is time for FC Nantes here in a game that will more than likely decide the table. And as you can see with that table, PSG won their game in hand, not just won it, spanked Rennes, who we drew to at the start of this episode, and only are 1 goal behind us, and that's what separates us at the moment. We could win today, and PSG could be top of the table by the end of it if they beat OJ Nice by enough. So that is correct. We play FC Nantes first versus third, and PSG do play OJ Nice away at home in 4th versus 2nd. Now, PSG, I will just recap there by showing you. Rennes, 4-0. Ouch. Wish they dropped points, obviously. There we go. Now, 147 million debt. There we are. OJ Nice, as you can see here, do play PSG, and they just lost to FC Nantes, which does mean there is a world where OJ Nice beat PSG, but Nantes beat me. We stay top because of that, depending on how many goals we lose by. But then there's a world where FC Nantes go to 77 points, and then there's a world where me and PSG draw on the final day and Nantes win the title, which would be ludicrous. So yeah, very, very big. It is quite crazy what's going on there in the season. This run home is getting really congested out of nowhere. But look, we need to go and do what we need to do. Second thing I wanted to note as well, in the dynamics, the club atmosphere has shot straight up. Firstly, because Mandanda have accepted a bid. He is going away, the backup keeper, he's complaining too much. There we are. Secondly, Yan, my squad, instead of being up in arms about it, have just decided to get rid of it. I've transfer listed him, which is what he wants. He hasn't had a bid yet, so the rest of my squad has gone whatever. And because we're doing all of that, Aristobal, for the first time since he had this, I want you to improve your man management skills, even though I'm very good on the game at that, has now decided to become happy now, which means the dynamics is getting there. And once that promise is ticked off, it's going to be pretty smooth sailing with the squad. Now, we do need to watch for the OJ Nice PSG results, but realistically, win this game, and no matter what, it's going to go down to the final day with you being in control. Lose this game, we're going to have to beat PSG and beat them by as many goals that OJ Nice won today by to overturn that goal difference. So if it's one of those ones where we lose 1-0 and they win 1-0, we need to win by a goal, two goals. A goal would put it level, and it goes down the goals scored and 2 goals and yeah, stuff like that. So look, win today, avoid that. Draw today and PSG win. It's as simple as go there, win, you win the league by a point. And then obviously there's a world where we lose, they lose, and FC Nantes could win the title on the final day as well. So without further ado, your team is pretty good. There's only one change. Pellegrini because Becker's done a training injury. He's broke his collarbone, his cheekbone. For whatever reason, wouldn't let let me give him a mask or anything for that. I know you can for a nose or, for a wrist, but apparently with cheekbone you can't, so apparently he needs that to play football. He can't be around. Really, really annoying. But the team itself, apart from Pellegrini, who's back and happy, by the way, as well, which is contributing to Aristobal, that he had some time off in Italy and he's back. He just wanted an extra holiday. There we are. Emery and Diamu is together as well. Yuri Tielemans probably the guy I should go with. Saying that, though, because he's getting a little bit older, I might save him for that PSG game. But Petrunio, Aristobal, Galbert and Adeyemi is up top. Let's get into it. Historically, we score a lot of goals versus FC Nantes. I do have to give them a shout out. They have been very good in this save. They generally sign players with good reputation and do very, very well. So, if you have a look at this team, there's players that you're going to know in this 4-4-2. Samuel Lino, Talas Mango. Gakpo usually plays up top and scores goals against me, so I'm actually glad he's out wide. Famous last words. Samu, people will know. Ibrahimi Diaz is in. Jurgen, people will know as well. Bachmann is there, who's elite. Sinkman as well, who's fantastic. Google's a great keeper. Bergman's on the bench. I don't know where Kone is. He must be injured or something. That's not the actual Edison, is it? No, it's not. I'm pretty sure he's still at Man City. He's actually leaving on a free, telling his guys right now we need a keeper. I might just go and pick him up for one season and have him and Markovic fight for a year while we're looking to win hopefully just the French Cup, but you never know. Now, today's a day where we have to just focus on ourselves, win first, ask questions about what PSG do second. They haven't got a good side. They can counter-attack very well there. FC Nantes generally scores against me, but we generally score against them as well. Emery, good touch. Hits one just over the bar. Officially a sign for us as well. We've still got 80 mil to spend, even though the budget, that's the budget, even though the board doesn't have that much money in the football club. But yeah, hopefully we don't need to spend too much next season. Ball falls to Emery again. Goes on a driving run. Inside, Aristobal, straight at the keeper. That really should have been a goal. Clear-cut chance for Aristobal. No goal to write home about. Good start in terms of chances, but we've actually struggled for possession, which is not good. And Brahim now with a ball in back stick, headed and wide. 30 minutes played. Very, very, very nervy. At a minimum, a point means if we beat PSG on the final day, we would win the title. I don't want to go down that route, though. Adeyemi's picked up a knock and looks dead. Hasn't recovered. Oh, there he goes. It's about to take him off. Never mind. Should have just took him off. Ryan Soler will come in up front. Hopefully that's not a long-term injury or we can give an injection to Adeyemi. 35 minutes played. Still 0-0. Brad. Diaz. Ball goes long. Kim Min-jae. Anel's there. Heads down to Markovic. I think that's smart. And we can now build. Pellegrini. Emery. Good touch. Galbert gets on that one there. Was nearly sold short. Pellegrini making the overlapping run, but didn't get beyond. Kim Min-jae, Emery, poor touch. Got squeezed by the 4-4-2, which doesn't generally happen. And we don't get close enough to the press at all. We have not stepped up at all. Vanderson finally reads a pressing situation, win it back. Petrunia, down the line. Aristobal, squeezed but didn't win. Cleared. Only as far as Pellegrini. Good ball to Petrunia. First time ball, Galbert's offside. Don't even bother. Don't even bother. Galbert's offside by about 50 feet. We score a goal that's going to be disallowed. It would be a goal that would put us with a massive 3 points, but unfortunately, not the one. Great ball from Petrunia, just miles offside. Wrong person. Should be slipping it into this space here for Ryan Soler to run onto. Fortunately not. Time ticking away. Can we get there? Highlight. One last chance before half time. Diembu. Aristobal. Gets absolutely cut out of it. Gakpo now. From this wide area. Vanderson stands him up beautifully, but it falls back to Samu. It's probably going to be an FC Nantes chance considering they still have the ball here. Talas Mango. We need to hang on here. Can't afford to concede right now. Ball down the line. Gakpo's there. Numbers queuing. Deflection. Falls to Mango. Brad hits deflected. That's a corner. And with 20 seconds or so left on the clock in the first half, FC Nantes have a chance. We've kind of lost control of this game in the last 5 or so minutes. Cleared away. We need to get Emery out to it. We don't, but that's half time, mercifully. I'm going to make a change. Fresh arms. It's been horrid. We need to control this game. Going to move it around and go into that. We are going to go into the 4-3-3 for the next 10 minutes. Go out there and go, all right, knock the ball around and win the possession battle, and then we'll switch back into 4-2-3-1 if needed. Because it's not been good enough. Time ticks away. Set piece. We are getting... I don't know what it is, but we are getting second... Against the bigger sides this season, we've been second rate. When pushes come to shove, we've been second rate this year. Gakpo hits. What a save from Markovic. A point isn't good. The point is not good. At some point, I think we might need to go for it. I think it depends on what's happening in that OJ Nice game with PSG. I think we need to check that before we start making any other tactical tweaks. I wanted us to get on the ball and start dominating against this 4-4-2. We haven't. We haven't indeed. Aristobol's dead as well. All right, first things first. Latest scores. OJ needs to 2-0 up. A point's massive now. A point is massive now. OJ needs to 2-0 up. Right. In that case, then we're staying 4-3-3. Petrunia is going back a line for Aristobal. We're going to get in Blesser on one side. Tillerman's in for Diambu. And switch these two around, I think. Or, yeah, switch these two around, I reckon. Apparently he wants to play centre mid on tap. Alright, I'll overcommit to try and get the goal, but stay 4-3-3. That's actually not a bad idea. Kim Min-jae's on a booking, that's fine. Vanderson's playing okay. I'm going to leave it like that. Couple of changes into the middle of the park. Well, Bertrand into the middle, Blesser out wide. Who can create a moment. The rest is going to stay as they are. 72 minutes played. OJ needs to be the better team here. OJ needs to be the better team, looking at the stats. We need to hang on now. Ball's blocked. Falls to Gakpo. Gakpo moment. Cleared. Point is massive now. We have not played well, but a point would be huge. A win would be monstrous. Gakpo, Mango, game over. Oh, we concede. We concede. We can't take this, guys. We concede. And make changes. Here we go. Back to the 4-2-3-1 we go. To be fair, we've been dominated. It doesn't bode well for the PSG game if we can't put a good performance in here. Vanderson. Gakpo with a great challenge. Corner. We need something. Just realised I got both my tactics there on that tactic, so I can't afford to concede a second, really. Headed and wide. Still 2-0 there, that's fine. Nantes' formation's that. Alright, we really hope PSG just stay 2-0. Really hope PSG stay 2-0. If FC Nantes win the league, I am going to be livid. PSG stay 2-0. It actually works out well. The reason is our goal difference goes to 58, theirs goes to 56. A draw may be enough to win the title on the final day, depending on what FC Nantes do. Now we have to worry about FC Nantes. Who did Nantes have on the final day? Who did FC Nantes have on the final day? Have someone hard. They got EA Gooding up. They're going to win. All of a sudden, a point against PSG may not be good enough because of FC Nantes. Wow. If we draw, FC Nantes win, they win the table league by a point. A win and we win the league. A draw and it's more than likely we lose the league to a point to FC fucking Nantes. And a loss and it's definitely over to PSG. See you guys in a second. Part of the Prince, final day of the season. We must get a result in order to win the league. With the slight possibility that we still don't. To FC Nantes. Final day of the season, YouTube. Is it me? Is it PSG? Or FC Nantes or Nates or however you want to pronounce them? Nantes. Are they the team that are going to come and win the league from nowhere? Let's go and find out. They're most vulnerable against a 4-3-3, but last time we did that, we lost 4-0. So let's go into the 4-2-3-1. Kim Min-jae suspended for this one. Of course he is. Because we cannot be full strength. Could be for one of these games. That'd be nice. Yuri Tielemans does come in, and I am going to give them the chance to face Emery, who they're letting go to me, and hopefully he goes massive. Outside of that, the rest of the team picks itself. I am, however, going to go to Roman Galbert. I'm going to warn player for recent form, and he needs to find the back of the net. I'm going to try and gear him up. I'm also going to get Adeyemi in here, and I'm going to check. What was his last game for form? 6.7. Can I criticise the last game? There we are. Beautiful. I'm going to do that too. I'm going to try and gear him up. With that being said, your team that could potentially win the title today. Vanderson, Anel, Pablo Pellegrini with Markovic. So 2 of the 4 not full strength. Tielemans and Emery. Badrunya, Aristobal, Galbert and Adeyemi. I am going absolutely blitz. Jurgen Klopp, Jurgen pressing heavy mental against PSG. I don't see Mbappe. Is Mbappe injured? Wow, they've got injuries. They've got Tomori suspended, Rice injured, Giovanni Reina injured, Mbappe injured, and Pogba injured. Wowzers. That is massive. They're short on the bench. They are short on the bench for sure. We've got him. We've got him, boys. We've got him. Ooh, this is moments. This is moments. I reckon we could have the upper hand against them. They might be a little bit whatever. Look, still a great back four. Soler isn't that great. Vitina, not bad. Danny hasn't played too many games from it. He's still pretty good as well. Jaden Banner was the one that we passed the ball to with Diambu, who's not starting. Amini Gori starting up front with Mokoku is still deadly. Like, that's fine. But look at the bench here. Youngster that's not that good. Youngster that's not that good. Right, and youngster that's not that good. Youngster that's air. He's actually not bad at 22 there, joining Rennes. Youngster, that's air. He's actually pretty good. He's only worth 9 mil. What position do you play? Scout, please. There we go. Scout him. 20-year-old, that's not that great. Yeah, because of the injuries, I have no bench. Oh, here we go, boys. Here we go. This is moments here. This is moments. Here we go. PSG, who have gone for an injury crisis, etc., now find themselves up against me for the title. FC Nantes is the other one. Be interesting to see what happens here. Pablo with the ball. Finds for Anel. Knowing that this is the case now, I'm definitely happy we went 4-2-3-1 and went at him. Because they might find moments. Adeyemi's in here. Didn't get a shot away, and in the end was tackled into Donnarumma's hands. You can't not get a shot away with that. I think we have to look at later scores because there is a world where FC Nantes do win the title here. We need to see if that's the case. Emery, ball over the top. Adeyemi there. Needs options, top of the box. Cuts it. Galbert. Tielemans. Vanderson. Donnarumma saves. Vanderson. 1-0. It doesn't matter what FC Nantes does. It doesn't matter at all because as it stands, Monaco are champions. As we are beating PSG away from home. And we lead 1-0. Tielemans, what a ball. Vanderson, Donnarumma, good save. Secondary effort though. Bottom bin. Pick that out. We lead 1-0. Nantes are already 2-0 up, so it's all down to us now. Nantes are 2-0 up inside 10 minutes. They are rocking with the chance to win the title. So now we know what we must do. A clean sheet, we win the league. Back to Donnarumma, we squeezed well, but we didn't win it. Secondary effort though, Badrunya, Emery, out to Pellegrini, still there with Yuri Tielemans, Emery now, can he spread? Anel, well dropped in by Badrunya, picks a pass, Aristobal's been beat to it. We need to force Donnarumma along again, and we do. Can we win that one? No, Mokoku strength wins it. Numbers queuing, Amini Gori, and just like that on the break, PSG ping us back. All over them in this 20-minute period have been Monaco, and with their one moment they go, and in the end it's a missed header by one of our best centre-backs. That is the reason it's 1-1. Yet again, the match engine helping out PSG. What is new? As it stands, FC Nantes are champions. You can't script that. And Nell's taking a touch straight to him. Mokoku's hit the bar. I'm making a change. He did this last time. You're out, mate. Quinton Timber, goodbye. He did this last time where he made 2 defensive mistakes for them to score. You're gone. He tried to dribble our goalkeeper and took a bad touch on the goal line to give the ball to them, and then the bad touch to Makoku inside the box. Out of here after 21 minutes. You can't handle the kitchen. You can't handle the heat. Get out the fucking kitchen, mate. Fuck back off. I want to win the title. I'm not going to have you do this shit to me. And because I'm making a change, the PSG get a highlight here. He's offside. Falls back to Soler. That's a little bit of whatever. Mercifully, they miss. But there we go. I've binned him off. Binned him off straight away. We've had 61% possession. 3 shots on target at their 1. And we're the team that's won. We're 1-1. Yuri Tielemans gets it again. Ball in the box. Adeyemi straight at Donnarumma. It's going to be one of those days where Donnarumma frustrates me, isn't it? Should have been a goal. Wasn't. Donnarumma goes long. Quinton Timber wins. Aristobal tackled. Emery. Tielemans. Should have went forward. If we can see from this highlight, can I just say... Oh, I'm a world-class midfielder. I've on the ball with 5 to 10 metres of space in front of me. Oh, I've got a guy making a run in a whole ball part of the place. How have you not taken one touch and slipped the ball into this fucking space? Instead, here comes Guri. Ball over the top, Makoku's in. If this is 2-1, great save Markovic. We have killed him, but apparently, whenever you play PSG, your players take bad touches, all the deflections fall to them, and they don't make, and world-class players don't make good decisions. Ball in, cleared away. Nuno Mendes hits well over the bar. PSG have come back into it the last 10 minutes, to be fair to them. Still think we've been slightly the better side, and a little bit unlucky that it's still 1-1. Donnarumma with another good save. He's already made a couple of big saves, Donnarumma, already, as well. But Trunya whips. Pablo doesn't win. Aristobal. Pellegrini. "39 minutes, Makoku down the other end. It's over the bar. Always, when you see the net buffle, you go, ooh, hang on. We've had more of the ball, and we've had 7 shots, 6 on target, and apparently it's 1-1. Alright, we're 45 minutes away from not winning the league because of FC Nantes. That's massive. A few bookings out there. Adeyemi's on a 6.3. Come on, boys. I need yous now. It's the whole reason I signed you, mate. I need you now more than ever. Quinton Timber. He came on the part because Anel couldn't handle it. Aristobal's there. Cuts it. Adeyemi. Oh my word, Donnarumma. Oh my word, Donnarumma. Why Adeyemi doesn't put it the other side of the goal, I don't know. But Donnarumma, whilst being wrong-footed, pulls off a worldie. We cannot score past the Italian legend. Quinton Timber. Emery. Can we find one? Vanderson. Highlight still continues. He whips. Aristobal blocked. Adeyemi. Emery. Tielemans! Yuri Tielemans from distance. A man we signed with the intention of helping us win the title may score the goal on the final day that does win the title. Donnarumma after a world-class save and a block from point blank. Tielemans one touch through the skidding rain. And it's 2-1 and we lead again with a chance to win the title. Quick score check. FC Nantes are 3-0 up. It's all about what happens here. If we win, we're champions. If we draw, we lose. It's FC Nantes or PSG if they come back and score 2. Ball goes long. We've missed a header. Makoku's in. Markovic, what a save. Can we stop missing headers? We're playing beautiful football. Football manager's trying to give PSG goals because apparently people miss headers when they're free. Part of me wants to switch back to 4-3-3, but we know what happens when that happens. So I'm going to stay on the front foot here. We do have a few people on bookings. I am going to start making a couple of changes. Petrunia into the hole. Advanced playmaker on support. Sit in the hole, help distribute. Blesser on the break. Inverted winger on attack. Find me a goal. Karim Adeyemi, you've had too many chances. You missed all of them. Ryan Soler, you're in. Emery, you're coming out. His name is Diambu. I know you made a mistake last time, but you are a good footballer, so I'm going to trust you. We're going to keep it the same system. I just hope we don't... a goal would be massive. Tielemans. Pablo's a big boy. Pablo's a big boy. Yes. 75th minute. Pablo knocks a header over Donnarumma. And the backup centre-back, the Argentinian international, with a great header. And well, lads, we're 15 minutes away. And their bench is weak and they're tired. There's a world where they start shipping goals, PSG here. A goal for them right now and things get interesting. And Mokoku's in. Markovic has been world-class in the back of the net down the other end. I don't think there is a reason really to make money changes. But I think this is now the time where we need to be a little bit more standard. We don't step up. We don't trap inside. But we still do everything else. I think that's the only change we make. Mokoku's getting in behind. They don't really have as much quality, so it's going to be a bit more long and direct. Drop that line off. I normally wouldn't do this, but I feel like if you're ever going to start making tweaks, then this is it. The main reason is every time you see me go 4-3-3 and try to control the game, we've conceded. So there we are. Ball over the top, only to Donnarumma. We're still going to look to try and press, but our lines are going to be a bit stretched. But that's just to give us a little bit more to win this header. Quinton Timber does, falls to him. Mokoku's in again. I can't stop him. He scores. Can someone please stop Mokoku? Oh, that's it. Where is he? Always, smash him on hard, break his leg, left foot, right foot, please. Confirm. And now we're 1 goal away from losing the league again. Highlight from kickoff. Galbert over the top looking for Soler. He's there. Soler. Donnarumma saves. Donnarumma saves. Petrunia whips. Pablo heads just wide. Would have been nice. Highlight again. I don't like this. Ball over the top. We let it bounce again. Mercifully get away with Diembu. Petrunia. Great ball out to Blesso, who should have the pace, but apparently he doesn't. Even though he should have fresh legs. Miniguri. Where's Mokoku? That's all my question is. Where's Mokoku? Soler picks that up. There's no way Soler should be picking a ball up with 11 pace. Pablo flicks, but only as far as Soler. Headed, Markovic, good boy. I'm going to start going defensive here. It's for the title. Highlight still going. I don't like this. Just be the end. Romero picks that one up, but only as far as Tielemans. Petrunia, Blesser, Soler's offside. It was off. He doesn't even bother about finishing it. I don't like this because every time I've done this I've conceded, but I need to. I need to do this. Play for a set, please, please. Don't play out. Don't give a crap. Regroup, hold shape, slow it down. Whatever you seem fit, keeper. Mid-block, lower defence. Drop off, trap outside, stop crosses. Don't do that. Still press when it's in there. Wing back on defend. Wing back on defend. Ball playing defender on defend. Anchor man. Yuri Tillmans will stay in there. That's fine. Front three to release pressure. We got one time wasting change to come. We will do it. Corner. Petrunia. Cleared away. Galbert needs to get on it. Don't give him the ball. Be our highlight. Beats a couple. Petrunia can whip. He does. Tielemans blocked. Timber was shoved under it. Referee says nothing. Mokoku's on the break. Oh no. Soler. Pellegrini wins and gives it back to him. Miniguri. Mokoku. Markovic, what a save, was offside. Time wasting change. Yes, time wasting change. Roman Galbert off for Federer. How many shot of time? Champions! Come on! Let's go! Makoku's name is there. I don't know what's happened to Makoku. Someone might have broke his leg for all I know. My word. That was stressful. That was stressful. That was stressful. Oh my word. Well, league title in France completed, lads. We've completed the league title in France. Now to have to win the Bloomin' Cup, which is usually the easiest competition to win in France. And then that's all she wrote. And then we can chip off. We win the title. Into the dressing room. Congratulations, lads. You all deserve to be champions. Markovic, what a keeper. I know you got a 6.7. Mate, you made saves. Makoku, man, I love you. But we don't have to do this. FC Nantes finished second. We have to look at FC Nantes' form. They have come from absolute freaking nowhere to finish second. Schedule Cena team. When's their last league defeat? December, OJ Nice. On this run here, no, Troyes, they lost the Troyes. Since December, they've lost 2 games in the league. They have had a couple of draws, but went on a massive winning streak. So Becker and Betrunia are happy that we won a domestic cup, but apparently Aristobal was complaining. There we go. Unbelievable. We are champions. It is awesome. We pay some money out to Norwich and that. Oh my word. What does this league title look like by the end of it? The only teams that win 25 games, me and PSG. I drew 6, PSG drew 3, FC Nantes drew 8. Nantes only lost 2 games all year. Those 2 games were against Troyes and OJ Nice. Which means they drew to me and they beat PSG home and away this season. We need to go raid your players. Samuel Lino, huh? I don't need him, but I might just raid him to make them weaker. FC Nantes are becoming a problem. Look, all we need to do now is worry about the title, and this drama would not have happened if it wasn't for them. So we need to thank him. But my word, that was stressful. And after a crazy run in, PSG, I've never seen them choke like this. They end up third. We hold our nerve just. Makoku is going to give me a nightmare when I go to bed tonight. He's now injured too because we went in hard on him. And there we are. He's going to give me a nightmare tonight. But we hold on. We beat PSG away from home on the final day of the season. And we win by a point over FC Nantes. Till next time, I'll see you next season. We will make a couple of signings. We'll really target the league. And hopefully next year, we just avoid PSG in the... really target the cup. Hopefully next year, we avoid PSG in any of the cup competition rounds. And let unzip the final. If it's the final, so be it. And if we do that, we should win the cup. And then it should be France ticked over. Till next time. Thank you very much, guys. I'm wrecked. Thank you and goodbye.